For the webinar today, we will be utilizing several different interactive components. One of these components is the question/chat box. You will notice that once the webinar has loaded, you will see a menu box. In the menu box on the GoToWebinar application, you will have an expanded questions and/or chat box. It is here that you will be able to ask a question or send a comment to the organizers of today's webinar. There is a webinar organizer on the receiving end that will be able to answer your comments and questions. Please be aware that the organizer may not be able to respond to each and every question or comment, depending on how many participants are present on the webinar. Once you have submitted a question, the organizer will be able to send you a response privately. You will be unable to see other attendees' comments or questions unless the organizer responds to someone's question and chooses to send both the question and answer to the entire audience. The organizer also has the ability to send links and information to you and the entire audience in the question/chat box without being prompted by a question first. It is here that the organizer will send you a URL to access the Google Docs page. You should be able to click on any link that was sent to you through this application. If you are unable to click on any links, simply copy and paste the URL into the web browser as needed. For the webinar today, we will be utilizing several different interactive components. One of these components is Google Docs. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use Google Docs, as we will be using it later in the workshop. You will need access to the internet. First, you will bring up an internet browser. In this instance, I have chosen to use Google Chrome. Next, you will need the Google Docs URL that was emailed to your inbox. The same URL will also be sent out to the questions and/or chat box of the GoToWebinar application at the appropriate time. Please copy the full URL and paste it into your web browser of choice. Once you are taken to the correct Google Docs, you will see a document not unlike something you would see in Microsoft Word. The great thing about Google Docs is that everyone can access and edit the document at the same time. This provides somewhat of a real-time collaborative platform. As you can see, within the document, there are 4 different pages with a prompt on each page. You will be asked to participate by sharing a story, experience, or developing a hypothetical solution where appropriate. As you type, everyone who has opened the same Google Docs will be able to see what you are writing. You will remain anonymous in Google Docs. However, you may be symbolized by a color and an anonymous animal. Please be aware that if you are trying to use Google Docs in a location where you work, access may be a prohibited site on some of the agencies and organizations' networks.